All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic with Eviscerate. We'll be playing our mono red deck, which is basically our inescapable reach deck without inescapable blaze because we just don't ever get the mana to really play that. It was a fun but ineffective deck idea. All right, we're playing Carnage. I love the name. I wonder if you're a fan of the villain. Let's see how we can do this. All right, I guess we'll keep this. It's all good. Easy mono red tactics. Get creatures out, attack with the creatures as fast as possible, have removal for their creatures, and win the game. Let's see how this works today. This guy has a massive 233 card deck. I'm gonna hit him with a hello and wish that we had a chat option just to understand what in the world is going on with this guy's card deck over here. 233. Wow, that is something else in my opinion. But all right, so let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and buff this and swing in for 3 and try to bring them down as quickly as possible because 233 cards is a lot of options. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, it's just too much. So I added this card in, and we'll see how that works for me. Granted, I have no land, so it's not really worth it, but we'll throw that in. Attack for 1. We have a shock for removal if he does play a creature. But honestly, I don't think he's going to get anything he wants with such a massive hand. He's relying on card draw, most definitely. But we'll just see if he can pull it off. It is interesting. All types of characters here in Magic the Gathering Arena. Okay, we got all sorts of Thrill of Possibility. We'll just double Thrill of Possibility. Why not? Do that. Submit 1. Hopefully we get a land. Is going to counter the spell. That's fine with me. Okay. And we'll attack for 2. Well, it might be too late for him. Hopefully I can get a mana down. I need 4 mana. I can swing in for 6 damage if I get 4 mana. Buff these and they can mentor each other. That's a good way to do it. Let's see what we're going to do here. Really needing some mana. Here's a removal. Okay, I'm not mad about that. I'm just glad to see him doing something. Carnage, you're living up to your name, causing damage to the masses. So let's see if I can kill you real quick. Hopefully we get a mana, and I will shock and buff Goblin Banneret and swing in for 5 damage. Okay, we don't have that opportunity, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and buff. Bring him down to 11. He definitely wanted something that was on his library, or rather in his library. So we'll see what it is. 3 damage, removing my creatures. That's quite frustrating. That's okay. All right. Still can't play much of anything. We'll go ahead and skip end turn. Hopefully draw a creature. This really isn't working as well as I would hope, but it's still working. Okay, so he has 5 lands of any color he desires. That's a pretty nifty feature. Nice card. What is this? Chromatic Lantern. Seeing things in different colors. All right, and we have another mountain, which means we can throw down our Embereth Paladin. Counter target creature spell. That's such a bummer. I really needed that creature. And we'll just go ahead and wait, and it's popped into exile. I really wanted to use that creature. We're going to definitely lava coil that. There's just no doubt about it. Sorry, friend. If you have a counter in your hand, I deeply respect that. Okay, just to draw 2 cards. Hopefully he gets a counter, but I doubt it. Oh my goodness, amazing. So that's working for him. Yep, nothing to do here. End turn. If we get another shock, we'll throw down a shock, but maybe we get another lava coil as well. Okay, this 200 and what 40 card deck was it? Is doing pretty good, but he's not getting too many cards in his hand. I have no counter spells. It's going to take a miracle for us to pull this off right now because we're just a little too deep without having any creatures on the board. And this deck has no card draw whatsoever, so it's going to be quite difficult to come back from this. We're going to go ahead and do that. No cards in his hand means I can do this and skewer the critics and remove that card from the table. All right. I really need a creature right now. Maybe my deck is a little light on the creatures, but it's just a fun deck to play for the most part. And most of my decks are fun to play. Um, and I do frequently win, but you know, sometimes it doesn't work the way you want it to. So, like in this case, I have no creatures coming out onto the board. It's very frustrating. He has all the mana in the world that he could ever want, and he's searching deep into his deck for the cards he needs. I do have Lava Coil, which is 4 damage to any creature. Okay, I'll destroy that defender, though I don't really need to probably. Let's see what I pull up next. My turn. Another mountain. Yeah, we're just going to. There's nothing. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let that be handled. Instant or sorcery spell. Deals 1 damage to me. Alright, he's building his card draw mechanism right now, which is slightly annoying. I just did not have... Oh, thank the Demon Horde. Thank the Dread Horde. Okay, go ahead and counter that. No? You're not going to counter that? Okay, I'm going to throw down Dread Horde Arcanist. Please don't counter that. He's counting his mana, and here it comes. Oh, so frustrating. Don't do it. Just don't do it. He keeps looking at these. He's about to get massive card draw, but there's just nothing I can do. 3 damage. Oh. Why? Why is this guy playing this way? Let's get another creature. Please, for the love of the magic gods, give me another creature next turn. A very frustrating game. Okay, I'll take Scorching Spitfire. I don't care. I'm going to double buff him. He'll hit him for 8 damage. Oh, this is just unstoppable. It's constant counters. Why is this happening? The most annoying deck in the world right here. This 230, 40 card deck. Jeez. Okay, my turn. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Hopefully it can go down onto the board this time. If it doesn't, I'm not surprised. Counter the target spell. Go ahead and counter it. If he counters it, I might even concede. Thank the Demon Lords of upon high. All right, let's see what's happening here. End turn. I just wish Dreadhorde Arcanist had haste. Then I could just buff it up right off the bat. And he's probably going to get another removal card. Jaya's Greeting, which is not very friendly. Okay, that's going to get buffed up massively, which is unfortunate for us. Okay, bring it to my turn, please. Swing him for 2, that's fine. We'll take the 2 damage. Hopefully he has no counter spells, and I can play double Sure Strike and something from the graveyard to kill Spell George Weird. Spell George Weird, what a funny name. Okay, my turn. Great, another mana. Go ahead and play Sure Strike. Does he counter? That is the great question. That's okay if he does. I have another one in my pocket. Let's see what he's going to do. He's sure thinking about it. I think he's all of a sudden regretting his life decisions. So that'll be a 4-4 by the end of this. but I'm going to lava coil it, which is absolutely okay. Yeah. And hopefully he has no counters as I throw down my next Sure Strike. Beautiful. All attack. Grab Lava Coil, because this thing is a pestilence. And we don't want to deal with that. Swinging for 7. Now we're playing the game. All right, we got him down to 5. Hopefully we can win the game with a good draw. And we get Thrill of Possibility. Okay, so there's nothing really to do here. We may as well attack and grab a shock. Do I want to shock this creature or shock him? Depends on how many shocks I have in the graveyard. But let's go and shock him to the face. Counter target spell. I could have used that shock as well, but that's fine. We're at 35 cards. It's going to destroy that Hypnotic Sprite. On our way to victory to an obnoxious counter control deck with 240 plus cards in it, which is outrageous. They have all the mana in the world. Hopefully they don't like what they don't like what they drew, which means they scoop the game. All right, that was a victory for us with our mono red deck, which was not a really good display of power. There's probably massive improvements that I can make in it. I do have Legion War Boss, which I didn't draw once, but when everything's countered, it just doesn't matter. So tell me what you think about the deck and any ideas you have for the deck down in the comments below. Make sure you like the video and please subscribe for future content. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.